College Classic. Did you say college classic campuses? Well, sure you did. We're doing Dr. David Jeremiah's Doubting Thomas. Do you know Doubting Thomas? Beady eyes? Beady eyes? Yes. You have beady eyes. Dr. David Jeremiah, I just called you beady eyes. You have beady eyes. You want to name them beady eyes. You know, Kenneth Copeland has beady eyes too. Okay, so Orphan has beady eyes. Doubt develops in isolation. It developed in Doubting Thomas. They were isolated from everyone. They were isolated in a house, and came to the door and knocked. He's risen. He's risen. He's risen. And Doubting Thomas, no, Peter, no, go away, go away. He didn't believe. Yes. They were hiding. They were afraid. They were being hunted. They wanted the rest of them. They wanted the apostles. They were going to get rid of all of them. They were going to end it. Yeah, they were going to sue. Yeah. Want for their arrest. Yeah. Make them labor. Yeah. Yeah. That's part of what they were doing. After the resurrection, Jesus appeared to the disciples in a room where they had gathered. Apparently, everyone was there except Thomas. Oh, Thomas wasn't there. I thought Thomas was there. Yeah, we don't know why he was absent, but he was. And without speculating about what we don't know, let me set forth a principle that is true, regardless of whether it was true of Thomas. Doubt flourishes in isolation. Oh, they were isolated. They were doubting that they would even live, perhaps. When you are separated from others who have strong faith, your faith can grow weaker. Yes. I tend to cling to sisters and brothers from Calvary Chapel and Victory Outreach and the Mormons. I know this sounds crazy, but they don't get weak. I heard Praise Chapel doesn't either. They got a lot of women there. You're looking for a girl. There it is. But they don't get weak. Nothing doesn't get weak as the Catholic Church. No matter how you beat them, they keep ticking. Lutherans and Protestants, right? Quakers and Puritans and wow, just the whole thing. Pilgrims. These are denominations. The compact, written not for nothing personal, but not for Muslims, or not for Islamics, and not for Hindus and Buddhists, but for Christians. It's a Christian country. It still is. They wrote the compact in the Lord King James and the Holy Bible. It was for the freedom of religion. The freedom of religion in those days was Christ Jesus and its denominations. When you read the compact and the others after, you find that they were protecting each other from being persecuted for denomination reasons, not for other religious views. They all agreed on one thing: Jesus Christ. So they wanted to have respect for God and His Son. Your faith can grow weaker. John the Baptist began to have his doubts about Jesus when he was isolated and alone in jail. He said, Christ is going to come and get me. He's going to get me out. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. And when they came to behead him, he asked for Jesus. And then he prayed, I forgive you, my Lord. I forgive you. He was let down. He thought Christ was coming. What he didn't understand was they had to die. They had to die. What people don't understand today is these purges. They've been prophesied for a troubled time. And the pastors all understand that trouble, which America has seen before. It seems today they're putting heroin in everything. Cocaine, ecstasy, meth, marijuana, everything. They just want everybody to be heroin and devil. It's funny, isn't it? They cause you pain and you don't know how. And people say, oh, it's chronic pain. No, it's not. You're being attacked. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels battled against Satan and his angels. Satan and his angels battled against Michael. God's calling us up, and they're being tossed down. Come up out of them, my people. Be not partakers of their sins. Don't commit adultery. Don't practice sodomy. Don't lie. Don't steal. Don't hurt each other. Love one another. That's the hardest thing to do when you see these guys falling. When they lay down, the first thing they do is they attack us with their prostitutions. It's a shame because we're told to use our eyesight. But the truth of the matter is that the eyesight that we're supposed to use is to see Christ Jesus. Do you see Jesus Christ? There he is. Do you see it? We can be so isolated in more than a physical sense. We can also find ourselves isolated emotionally. You sure you don't see him? I have found it to be profitable to take my emotional temperature whenever I find doubts coming into my mind. And sometimes, if we all are ill, are feeling discouraged, or if we're separated from family and friends, we can use our eyes too confused, too involved, too miserable, too calm. There's a song that Guns N' Roses sings. Says, "You know you're all alone. Your friends ain't at home. Everybody's gone to the garden. You can look into the trees. You can look, but you don't see. Flowers seem to tease you at the garden. Hey, I'm over here." You have to die first, or they do. You say, "You're not an answer for life." Do you believe that? Do you believe that? In Pergamum, they're given a stone, a pebble, a white stone, a white pebble, a clear one. And it saves them that receives it. And they're given a new name. Forget about that old stuff. Well, what is the new name? Could you imagine being given the name Michael, the Archangel, Gabriel, the angel of the Lord? Finding out that you were here 1,000, 2,000 years ago? Could you imagine having a memory of that? I have found it to be profitable to take my emotional temperature whenever I find doubts coming into my mind. Sometimes, if we are ill, are feeling discouraged, or if we're separated from family and friends, doubt can find their way into our thinking. Amen. M- Much more easily than any other time. One of my favorite sayings is that our souls and our bodies live so close together, they catch each other's diseases. And you see, C.S. Lewis, the brilliant British apologist, uh, apologetics, dogma, said he struggled seriously with doubts when he would be on a trip and find himself alone in a hotel room, separated from family and friends. So be forewarned. Understand. That's not what you need. That's not what you need. That's what the seventh candlestick needs. You need fellowship. Isolation is a breeding ground for doubts. This is college, classic campus. I'm TcYbarra. Is there someone that you want to reach out to right now? Tell them hello. Tell them TC told you to say, blame it on me. I love you.